Welcome back, everyone. Today we are going to talk about the newsletter that we're going to do for Project 2 in this course. As with everything, you'll find lots of resources and prior work samples to help you understand what is expected and what a good example of a newsletter might look like. I've even included here one that I created so that you can look through that as well. But first, let's talk about the parameters, and then we'll come back to a couple of other interesting points. For your newsletter, you are going to create a newsletter that is for any professional organization or group that you're a member of, or that you might like to create or become a member of. And you want to consider that this is something that you are going to mail out to prospective members or current members. It's completely up to you on how you want to handle that. For your newsletter, you have to provide your own copy and your own images or graphic elements. Remember that you can choose things that are royalty-free from the internet, and there are videos under the tips, tricks, and trainings to show you how to do that. You can use any program you like to create this, but when you turn it in, it needs to be a PDF. I have often found that Publisher is the best thing for making newsletters because it has multiple templates already in there, and it makes it easier to start from nothing. Some ideas could be maybe your sorority, a fraternity, a church or a civic organization, a school or a university club, a foundation, a nonprofit. Any of those types of things are great. And then the things that you could include as far as what your content is could include information for a membership drive or profiling one of your members or maybe a customer or somebody who's won something. You can include a calendar, and if you're having spacing issues, a calendar is a good way to fill up a big chunk of space that you have nothing else to put in. You could also, instead of a straight up calendar, do just a listing of, on Tuesday the 15th we have this, on Thursday the 17th we have this, in more of a list format as well, depending on what space you're trying to fill. You could also include a page that has your board members or the president and secretary and all those types of people, or something like that, perhaps with a little headshot image of them. A great resource for that is This Is Not a Person. I believe that's the website. It's thisisnotaperson.com. Might be This Is Not a Real Person, but you can have faces there that are made from AI, and so you can pull those down and use those as your made-up people for your membership. There's also a website here that has many different things that you can include. It has some resources on different content that is appropriate and successful in newsletters. Remember that a newsletter is here to inform people, to give them information, and maybe to entertain. You could have some amusing and fun things in there. I'm definitely not above having fun stuff. Keep them aware of what's going on in your group, let them know what's coming up, and so forth. Your end product is designed for printing and mailing. It is not an online newsletter or an email newsletter. So to that end, you want to be certain that you're going to use an even number of pages. You can't have 1, 2, 3, because if you printed it, it would have blank white space on the back of page 3. So consider that you'll be printing in full color, and you'll have front and back of each page. You can have as many pages as you want, but I expect at least 2 for your minimum. You must have a title. You must have headlines and subheaders. You must have at least 3 images. Most newsletters will include more. No more than 3 fonts. Let's not go crazy with the font choices. I need clear evidence of planning and effort, and then, of course, correct spelling, grammar, and punctuation. In any case, I believe that's all I had for you today. So if you have any questions or concerns, as always, shoot me an email or a text, and I'll get back to you just as soon as I can. Thanks so much, and have a great day.